Hello, gentlemen. Welcome to day 8 of the challenge. Today, we're continue our conversation about the core 4, and today we are talking about business. Okay, so just a reminder, core 4 is body, being, balance, and business. Okay, so we're doing something in each one of these areas. We're getting a half a point each of these disciplines. So let's walk through them again. In body, that is fitness and fuel. In being, that is meditation and memoirs. And balance, that's person 1 and person 2 that we're sending a message to. Body, being, balance, and business. Business is discover and declare. Okay, and also every one of these activities is something that is important but is not urgent. And if we're not proactive, we will go about our day just putting out fires, only attacking that which is urgent and neglecting that which sits in the quadrant of important but not urgent. Okay, so when it comes to business, we're going to talk about discover and declare. Okay, discover is learning. Okay, it's learning in that you're reading a book, you're listening to a podcast, you're watching a video, you're doing something that is making you grow in your knowledge when it comes to the conversation of money. When it comes to conversation of you getting more money, when it comes to conversation of you growing in your business, okay? And so if you would take the discipline of just reading 10 minutes a day, I'm going to challenge you to read, because you can listen to a podcast and you can watch a video, and that's perfectly acceptable. But for me, it feels like that when I read a book, it is the most formative discipline, because a podcast or a video, I'm much more likely to get distracted by other things, versus a book, I'm going to be locked in on learning something from that book. And now the important thing is not necessarily getting through the book. The important thing is discovering something that we can apply to your life. So that's why I'm challenging you to only read for 10 minutes, because again, it makes the core 4 much more manageable. If your core 4 routine is taking you 4 hours a day, that's probably going to be a difficult thing for you to work into your day. But when it comes to discovery, you can read for 10 minutes a day, and it's about the consistency. I heard the statistic and it just blew me away. You realize that if you spend 10 minutes upon a certain type of skill or activity, and you do that every single day, for a year, you're going to put about 50 hours worth of activity, worth of practice into that activity. And just by you dedicating 10 minutes a day to that discipline, you're now going to be better than 90% of the world in that activity through 10 minutes a day. It's not about hitting home runs. It's about consistently getting up every single day and swinging a single, just getting on base. And the cool thing about it is committing to read to 10 minutes. It allows your brain to go, okay, cool, I could do that. I can read for 10 minutes, and so you step into it. But then once you start reading, at least my experience has been, I don't want to stop. I want to finish the chapter, or I want to continue to move on, and I want to continue to learn more. And so that's the great thing about setting manageable, bite-sized goals, is it allows your brain to go, 10 minutes, I can do that. I can devote 10 minutes to this. I can devote 10 minutes to reading. And then once you do that, it's amazing what can begin to happen in your life. This is one of the books that I'm reading right now. It's called Power versus Force. There's been lots of other books that I'm making it a goal to read one book a week. I don't care what your goals are. The important thing is that you're doing something to get better, to sharpen your weapons and your skills when it comes to the conversation of money. Because if you don't, guess what? A year from now, you're going to sit at the exact same place that you are right now when it comes to money and business, and your attitude about money and about business and about making money and keeping money. The reason why I am where I am is because I've made a determination that I'm going to read something, that I'm going to consume something that's going to make me grow today. 10 minutes. That is the discover. Okay, now the second part may be even more challenging for some of you. It's the declare piece. Now this is the part I love the most. I immediately want to take something that I'm reading and then I want to share it with the world. So that's my declare piece. That's why I go live on video, go live on Facebook, post something on Instagram. Like, I immediately want to take what I've learned and share it with someone else. Now, there's twofold reason why we do this. Number one, it makes you better as a communicator. Number two, it gives a gift out to the world. Now I've just taken what I've learned and now I've shared it with someone else. And now there's actually a third piece. Now you will take that learning that sat up here, and once you ask yourself, okay, now how would I teach this to someone else? It immediately takes that learning deeper within yourself, because you're processing it on a deeper level. You want to take a concept and a principle that you're learning about and make it something that you're really going to remember. Ask yourself, now how would I teach this to somebody else? Maybe you will go live on social media. Maybe you'll post something on your story. Maybe it'll be a conversation with your spouse, or a conversation with your children, or a conversation with a coworker. But it's a different level of processing, of taking that and going, okay, now how would I teach this to someone else? How would I repeat this to someone else? It's a different level of learning. So again, remember, these are all activities that are important but are not urgent, and if you don't set them up as a priority as the first part of your day, you're probably not going to do them. And it's a way that we can grow every single day. And so in the business quadrant, we're taking 10 minutes to read something, to watch something, to listen to something that's going to grow us to the way we think when it comes to money, when it comes to business, when it comes to keeping money, growing money, getting more money. This one discipline has changed my life and will continue to change my life just by committing to reading 10 minutes a day, sharpening my sword when it comes to business, and then asking myself, okay, how would I share this with someone else? Okay, so let's walk through the core four again. Body, being, balance, and business. In body, we have fitness and fuel. In being, we have meditation and memoirs. I'm testing myself here. Body, being, balance. Balance is person one, person two. We're sending a message to two people that we care about. And business is discover and declare. We are consuming something that's going to make us learn. It's going to make us grow. And then we're asking ourselves, how would I share that with someone else? You do these disciplines every single day. You will not recognize yourself a year from now. By devoting an hour a day to these disciplines, you will not recognize yourself a year from now. Not because you got up and hit a home run, but because in every single one of these areas, you decided, I'm going to swing a single, I'm going to get on base. Core four. This discipline has forever changed my life. And I don't do it out of guilt, shame, blame. I do it out of, how am I going to take a step forward today to the man that I dream of becoming? It's by consistently doing boring things. Doing boring things of working out. Doing boring things of getting my fuel for my body. Doing the boring things of reaching out to my family or friends and letting them know that they're loved and they're appreciated. Doing the boring things of connecting with God. Doing the boring things of growing in the conversation of money. These are all manageable, doable things. But it's just a matter of making them a priority, taking them from the category of important and putting them in the category of, this is a non-negotiable for me. I am going to grow today. I'm going to get better today. It may just be one step, but if you take that one single step every single day, you will not recognize who you are, who you're going to become a year from now. Because this is what Jesus said. It's out of the abundance of the heart that the mouth speaks. So my question is to you, what are you filling yourself up with today? You have 24 hours in this day, and you're going to burn them up doing something. What are you going to do today to grow in the core four? Well, that is day 8 challenge for you guys. And I just want to challenge you to continue to flex this muscle of the core four, moving forward a step in every one of these areas in each day of your life, and watch what can happen 1 year from today.